The beautiful and sunny city of Perth, Western Australia, is home to 5 universities. Let's explore them, from UWA, Curtin and Murdoch, to ECU and Notre Dame. Find out why tens of thousands of international students choose to study in Perth every year. Stay to the end to discover the cheapest and most expensive universities in Perth. The University of Western Australia is the top-ranking university in Perth and WA. UWA's main campus in Crawley sits along the Swan River, just minutes from Perth CBD. The beautiful architecture and green spaces make it a standout study environment. The university is over 100 years old. UWA started in 1911 and is the oldest uni in Western Australia. Back then, it had just 184 students in 3 subjects: engineering, science, and arts. It ranks 7th in Australia and 122nd globally. Entry is competitive. You'll need an ATAR of 80 or higher for degrees like arts, business, and science. UWA is also part of the Group of 8, Australia's leading research universities, and excels in fields like health, engineering, and environmental science. One of UWA's most famous graduates is Bob Hawke. He earned arts and law degrees before becoming Australia's 23rd Prime Minister. He led the country from 1983 to 1991. Hawke is remembered for his strong leadership and for setting a world record for drinking a beer quickly. Around 27,000 students study at UWA, making it the second largest uni in WA after Curtin. International students are less common at UWA compared to other Perth universities. About 25% of UWA's students are international, around 7,000 in total. In comparison, Curtin has nearly 15,000 international students, and Murdoch has over 12,000. If you want the best education in Perth, UWA is the clear choice. It offers prestige, research excellence, and a campus experience that no other university in Western Australia can match.
Curtin University is big. The biggest uni in Perth, in fact, with over 52,000 students. That's almost double the student numbers at UWA. The Bentley campus, just 8 kilometres from the Perth CBD, has a lively suburban vibe. Curtin is not just big in numbers, it's big on diversity too. About 15,000 international students choose this uni. That means nearly 30% of the student body comes from overseas. This global mix is boosted by campuses in Malaysia, Singapore, Dubai, and Mauritius. It's truly an international university. Curtin University began in 1966 as the Western Australian Institute of Technology, or WAIT. Perth was growing fast, and industries like mining and engineering needed skilled workers. The campus in Bentley was built on open bushland. This wide, open space became home to modern buildings, native gardens, and new ideas. Students came to learn practical skills that helped Western Australia's booming industries. In 1987, WAIT became Curtin University, named after John Curtin, Australia's Prime Minister during World War II. What started as a practical institute has now grown into a large global university. Curtin has a solid ranking. It's positioned at 12 in Australia and has a world ranking of 216. While not as prestigious as UWA, it outperforms most others. The ATAR requirement? A manageable 70 for many courses, Curtin offers a broad range of programs and has a large online presence too. Over 10,000 students study remotely, making up about a fifth of the total enrolment. The main campus is in a Perth suburb, but students have access to some of the city's best attractions. Beaches like Cottesloe and Scarborough are just a short drive away, offering the perfect escape after class. The city's nightlife, cafes and cultural spots are all within easy reach. Add in social sports and campus events, and you've got an exciting uni experience.
Murdoch University places you close to the Australian bush in sunny Perth. The main campus in the southern suburbs is the largest in Australia by area, surrounded by native trees and wildlife. This peaceful setting offers a study experience unlike any other in the city. Murdoch is a teaching university with a strong focus on bachelor degrees. Popular fields include business, science, and veterinary science. The ATAR requirement is 70, which is about mid-range. Murdoch University is making waves in wildlife conservation. Researchers are using drones to monitor dugong populations and space technology to track whale sharks. These advanced tools help study the animals' movements and protect their habitats. Murdoch ranks 25th in Australia and has a world ranking of 501. It may not have the prestige of UWA or the size of Curtin, but it offers a good blend of education, nature, and international flavour. Out of Murdoch's 24,000 students, half are from abroad, around 12,700. That's as many international students as locals, creating a multicultural community you won't find elsewhere in Perth. Murdoch also has campuses in Singapore, Dubai, and Malaysia. Student life here is relaxed and community-focused. Clubs, social sports, and campus events are part of the experience, but everything moves at a slower pace. If you prefer a close-knit, laid-back atmosphere surrounded by nature, Murdoch is worth a look.
Edith Cowan University in Perth, Western Australia, has an outstanding reputation for education standards. ECU consistently ranks among the best universities in Australia for teaching quality. Over 81% of graduates report being satisfied with their experience, well above the national average. Edith Cowan University began in 1991, but its history goes back to the early 1900s with the first teachers' colleges in Western Australia. The university still has a mission to develop practical skills and job-ready graduates. Among the fields in which ECU excels is cybersecurity. The uni is home to the Security Research Institute, which partners with government and industry to fight cyber threats. ECU is more about learning than prestige. It ranks 26th in Australia and has a world ranking of 510. These ratings are good, but not up there with older, research-focused universities such as the University of Western Australia. About 30,000 students are with ECU. They are roughly divided between the Joondalup campus, the city campus, and online learning. The main campus is in Joondalup, about a 25-minute drive north of the Perth CBD. It offers modern facilities, nearby beaches, and a quieter suburban setting. Sporting facilities and clubs are popular with students. A redeveloped city campus near the Perth CBD is available for students completing degrees in business, law, technology, and performing arts. Around 8,500 ECU students are international, making up 28% of the total. They're an even larger share of the on-campus community. The minimum ATAR requirement is 70 for most degrees, which is a typical entry standard in Perth.
The University of Notre Dame, Australia, is a small private university with a Christian heritage. It has campuses in Sydney as well as Fremantle and Broome in Western Australia. The creation of this uni was inspired by the University of Notre Dame in America, known for combining faith, reason and education. The Catholic Church in Australia aimed to replicate that model. Years of planning culminated with the opening of the Fremantle campus in 1992. To this day, students take courses in theology, philosophy and ethics alongside their professional degrees. Notre Dame lacks a large central campus. Instead, the buildings are spread throughout the different locations, blending into surrounding city areas. The Fremantle campus is set in a historic port city within Greater Perth. Fremantle offers a relaxed lifestyle with beaches, cafes, markets and heritage buildings. In Sydney, the campuses are located in Broadway and Darlinghurst, giving easy access to the city's job and entertainment options. Notre Dame is ranked as the 40th best university in Australia and has a world ranking of 2,638. These low rankings reflect its small size and focus on teaching rather than research. The university excels in postgraduate course satisfaction. Surveys show an approval rate among recent graduates of 82.5%, well above the national average. Notre Dame focuses on practical courses like teacher training, health sciences and business. With just 11,000 students, the university provides a close-knit and supportive environment. The international student population is small, making up only 5%, about 580 students. This gives the university a strong local feel.
Wondering how Perth universities compare on cost for international students? Based on fees in 2025 for an undergraduate business degree, the cheapest option is Notre Dame at $31,000 for the first year. Curtin follows with a first-year tuition fee of $32,500 and a total cost of $98,000. Murdoch comes in at $34,000 for year one, with a total of $103,000 over 3 years. ECU sits higher at $37,000 for the first year. The most expensive is UWA, with a first-year tuition fee of $48,000. Hit like and subscribe to Australian Universities for the best insights on education and student life in Australia.